Okay, we're continuing our winter adventure to Niagara Falls, Canada, and this next stop is the perfect tropical winter getaway, believe it or not, for the entire family. So splash into the Falls View Water Park and make a delicious stop at the Rainforest Cafe.
Well, the Falls View Water Park, we're one of the only water parks that's 10 stories in the air. So it gives us that uniqueness. We're right in the heart of the tourist district of Niagara Falls, or you can see us from Clifton Hill. There's a lot of like the Caribbean vibes we try to portray here by the way we build our cabanas and the setup and the colors and different things like that. So no matter what's going on the outside, inside it's completely different. It's different from everything else. We feature 16 slides, and the cool thing about it is if you're a novice or you're a little bit of a chicken like myself, right, you can work your way from the smaller slides all the way up to the large slides. So we have 4 large tube slides. One of the more famous ones is a bowl slide where you go around in a circle for a few times and then you drop it to like a toilet bowl. We've got 2 large body slides and 2 large mat slides where people can race each other. We also feature a splash pad for toddlers, younger kids, with a lot of water features, hot tubs for the adults. We have an outdoor pool, like I said before, that is 90 degrees year-round. So even though it's like minus 15 outside, it's funny to watch the teenagers or the kids playing basketball, shooting hoops in this really warm environment outside. We also feature a very large wave pool and a 1,000-gallon tipping bucket. So you can have, water raining on you that's nice and warm. All right, so there's something for everyone. If you're looking for a real thrill ride, the body slide called the Canyon is our large yellow slide. There's a huge 10-story drop, right, that a lot of our extreme lovers love to do. We are open year-round, so when the weather outside is frightful, you can come right into the water park. We're indoor, so all of that nice warmth contained inside, so you can feel all cozy and warm inside. Even our cabanas, they're themed with more of a Caribbean style. And I should know, because I'm from the Caribbean, right? So I give my stamp of approval. Everything's indoors, from our restaurants to our attractions, you name it. Everything's connected indoors, and you can just come in your bathing suit in the middle of the dead of winter, right up to the water park and head back to your restaurant without ever seeing outside. The Rainforest Cafe, or this one, is the only one in Canada. What makes this Rainforest Cafe unique compared to a lot of other ones, it's a proximity to everything. We're on one of the busiest streets in Canada when it comes to tourism. There's a large 80-foot volcano on the outside, just screaming, hey, come check me out, with a large cha-cha looking right at you. And like the water park and everything else, it's all interconnected. We're over 2 acres of family fun that caters to every stage on every family. Every 30 minutes, there's a thunderstorm that goes off. There's a rain wall. And all the animals and so forth start to interact with you. So everything is very family orientated. It's a very large restaurant, so you're always likely to get some seating. If you're coming from the States, where we welcome you guys, the cool thing is your dollar goes a lot further here, right? I think it's like 40% exchange rate. That's crazy. I just love the atmosphere of the rainforest. I mean, like I mentioned before, the food is great, but the atmosphere is what sells it. The staff is really friendly and helpful, and when you're walking through and you see all these animals interacting with you and there's a talking tree, like, come on, why not go to the Rainforest Cafe? And the food is good. It's really good. You gotta try it. It's so good.
And here's the good news. The Falls View Indoor Water Park is open year-round, even on Christmas Day. And if you want to book your stay or even make the trip up for the day, you can go to NiagaraFallsTourism.com. I think the trip up there is just about 2.5 hours, so it's easy to get there.